Hello collective. Let's go ahead and jump right into this message that I have been receiving. I got this download that there's a person in your energy that is plotting to win you over. They've been thinking about this for a long time, hence the plotting. But I'm not sure if this is romantic or if this is somebody like in a work situation where they I don't know, they think you don't like them and they want to win you over. They want to get in your good graces. Tell me more about this person, Spirit. I'm going to be using a reverse pyramid layout today. Tell me more about this person that's plotting to win the collective over. Okay, so this could be someone that you ghosted, or maybe they just feel this way. And like I said, it could be someone who's trying to get in your good graces. Somebody who feels like you kind of left them out in the cold. I don't know. There's something here about they just feel like they don't have the connection with you that they want. Tell me more, Spirit, about this person who's plotting to win the collective over. Tell me more. So you guys have unfinished business with the world reversed. There's something here that is not complete. This could be an ex. It could be somebody you went on like 1 or 2 dates with and you didn't really hear from that person. Maybe one or both of you kind of just ghosted each other. For others of you, this could be a family member you haven't heard from in a long time. Could be an old friend. Let's find out more, Spirit. Tell me more about this person that's plotting to win the collective over. So, world is also Capricorn energy. We've got justice reverse. This is Libra energy. So, yeah, something is imbalanced. Something doesn't feel right. It's out of whack, is what I'm hearing. They feel like the two of you just fell out of alignment, almost. But they want to come in. They want to make things right again. They want to clear the air. But this has been a long time coming. We've got Knight of Pentacles, Virgo energy. So whoever this is, they've been dragging their feet. They've been dragging their feet. They haven't been the fastest moving person. Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck. I feel like they're also plotting what they want to say, because Knight of Pentacles is the type of knight who will cross his T's, dot his I's, make sure everything's laid out perfectly, like outlined kind of energy before even saying anything. So it could have been that they've been wanting to message you or contact you some way, but they don't know what to say, and they're trying to figure out what they exactly how they want to word everything. This has been a heavy burden for them, but 10 of Wands reverse, they're letting this go. They're letting that burden go so they can move forward. Yeah. 8 of Swords reversed. They want to get out of their own way. They want to get out of their own head. They're tired of being stuck and stagnant. Hangman, Pisces energy with you. Oof. We've got Queen of Swords reverse. That is straight up like Queen of Swords upright is bad enough, but Queen of Swords reverse, that is the energy of someone who is cold. This could be you, collective. You're just cold and detached. You left somebody out in the cold with that 5 of Pentacles. King of Cups reverse came out. Scorpio energy. Emotionally detached from this situation. Tell me more, Spirit. Somebody could have been lying, cheating, deceiving, and that's why they got ghosted. I also feel with this energy that this person wants to come back around because they've done something in the past that they're not proud of. They want your forgiveness, but they know that you are just not emotionally available to them anymore. They know you are not emotionally invested in them for what they've done to you. That makes more sense now. Now that we have a fuller picture, yeah, there's definitely unfinished business, even if you don't want them back. And again, whether this was a family member, a friend, a romantic partner, It could be any of these. This could be somebody who went behind your back and, you know, lied about you, your reputation. Could have been a family, let's say family, for instance. It could have been a family member who went and told the entire family that you were behaving this one way and you were also treating them like garbage. And that could have been all lies. And so they could like turn the entire family against you. Because Seven of Swords is about being strategic. This person could have blamed you for being cold and cruel, but the truth is, I feel like a lot of you aren't even that way. King of Cups reversed can be a manipulative, like emotionally manipulative energy. And with the Seven of Swords and the Queen of Swords reversed, that's not a great energy at all. This is someone who basically turns into an evil person to get whatever they want. And they'll take you down if you don't do what they want. For a lot of you, you just kind of moved on. You knew that things were imbalanced in this situation. For some of you, this person could have tried to take you to court for some reason. They didn't want you accomplishing or achieving your goals with that world reverse. They wanted you to be in some sort of dire financial situation. They could have taken you to court to try to sue you, so you would be stuck and stagnant. Hangman energy. It could have taken a long time for you to rebuild your finances as well. Yeah, I just get the feeling that this person, whoever they are, they did not want you to move forward. They wanted you to stay frustrated and felt like you were unsupported. They didn't want you to see the light at the end of the tunnel. They didn't want you to heal. They didn't want you to have a new beginning. This person's pretty terrible. Whoever they are. Romantic, platonic, yeah. I'm nosy though. Let's find out more. Spirit, why was this person doing all this? Greedy is what I heard. Four of Pentacles. Controlling. That's what Four of Pentacles is. Greedy and controlling. Maybe they were trying to control your finances as well. Oh, yeah, the Emperor. Somebody, speaking of control, somebody who wants to be in charge. Who wants to take control in every situation. Aries energy. This person could have been like high ranking in some regards. Even if it is just a familial situation. This could have been like a matriarch or a patriarch with that Emperor energy. Someone who is viewed as higher up in authority. So let's say if it's a mother or a father who's going behind your back and trying to say, oh no, my kid behaved this way and they did that and they were the sneaky one and they wouldn't help me with this situation after all I've done for them, or something along those lines. I feel like karma's coming back around. What's going to be the outcome for this spirit? I'm curious. A lot of you are just moving on, like I said. Because we've got Three of Wands. So yeah, a lot of you are just fed up with it. You're planning for the long term. You've waited, a lot of you waited for an apology for a long time. Waited for them to come around and say, hey, you know what, I'm sorry. Yep, Six of Swords. Moving on to calmer, more peaceful waters. So you're leaving any issues behind, any obstacles, anybody who's who's trying to tear you down, who's trying to pretend to come back and be in your good graces. I also noticed that at the beginning of this reading I kept hearing the word plotting, and I don't really like that. If somebody's plotting to win you over, why wouldn't they just be themselves to win you over? Why do they have to plot? That sounds kind of crazy, you know? This person could have had some sort of tower moment. It feels more like an internal realization kind of tower moment, not an external tower moment. If you just went ahead and moved on, like maybe you moved out of the house, you know, moved to a different city or state, province, country, without actually telling them, and then they show up at your door and realize you're not there anymore. This is someone who is in for a huge shock, because you could have gone completely no contact with this person. Yeah, they could have tried to reach out, and look at this. Oh my god, after I just said that, we've got Tower reversed at the bottom with Page of Cups and Ten of Cups, which has to do with the home. And reaching out, like, hey, I haven't heard from you in a while. I was just seeing how you're doing. Kind of, you know, pages are messengers, so this would be like an emotional type of message. But they were having that internal realization, hey, this person isn't here anymore. They're not in my life anymore. Yeah, this could have been Again, family situation, ex-friend, ex-coworker, ex-lover. Any other messages for the collective spirit? I feel like you're divinely protected. Okay, interesting. We've got Hierophant, Taurus energy, and then the Six of Cups reversed came out, which is basically, don't worry about it. That's like my God card. Don't worry about it. You're divinely protected. Stay true to yourself. Learn from this lesson, because Hierophant is a teacher. There's something here about you were taught a lesson. Nobody wants to hear that. I know we all have lessons in life, right? Especially karmic lessons. But I feel like this was a major wake-up call for you, but also for them. And I feel like this was a lesson you had to learn so you can be stronger. I know we don't have the strength card out here, but that's what I keep seeing. You're being more courageous, more brave, more bold and daring, right? But there's a part of you that wasn't that way in the past when you were around this person, when they had control over your life in some way. Six of Cups reverse, don't go back to the past. It's time to move forward. Don't look to the past, whatever you do. This is my don't look in the rear view mirror card when it's in the reverse. Like, whatever you do. Some of you could have children that you need to get out of this situation. It's not for everybody. Just take it if it resonates. Because I was thinking we have... yeah, we've got a child here on the Five of Pentacles. And of course we've got the kids on the Six of Cups reverse. Some of you could also have a pet cat. So that's what I'm seeing for you, collective. I think you made the right choice in getting away from this person. Some of you could be in hermit mode now, Virgo energy, where you're just kind of laying low, minding your business, trying to recover from this, or just recharge your batteries. Maybe some of you, if you move to a new location with that Six of Swords energy, you probably don't want this person to know where you live, right? A lot of you, I'm seeing removing any contact information anybody can find online. Some of you could be changing your name on like Instagram or TikTok or something like that so they can't look you up. For others of you, you're just straight up blocking people in your life. You're just done. And I think you're going to take time to rest and recuperate and rejuvenate, recharge your batteries before moving on to the next chapter of your life. I think you've completed a major chapter, and this person thought it wasn't over, but it's over. It's done. You're not going back to them. So that's what I have for you, collective. Hopefully something in this reading resonated. If it did, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.